Hello, welcome to another video. This is a start of a new series of videos I'm going to be doing from this book here, the Ordnance Survey Kent Outstanding Circular Walks. I'm joined today by the father amigo, Malcolm. This is your first sort of walk with me, isn't it, really? So,
for a long while.
Yeah, so in fact, if you're on my channel a lot, the last video that my dad was in was when he flew a Spitfire. So that's definitely worth a watch, where we flew out of Biggin Hill. But anyway, you'll have to watch that video. So about this walk, so basically we've picked walk number 7 out of the book for 2 reasons. The first one being it's very local to us, and secondly it's not that long and it's getting into the afternoon now, so we sort of want to get it done before it goes dark. So it actually starts in Westerham Church, which you've obviously just seen on the footage there. It's a distance of 5¼ miles, height gain 705 feet, and approximate 2½ hours it reckons, but with filming it might be a bit longer. I have actually walked around here a few times, being a local to here. There's lots of history around here, so we'll sort of talk about Winston Churchill. His house is here at Chartwell. General Wolfe, who died in the Battle of Quebec, is an old naval, was it General Wolfe, obviously. And then there's a few other bits of information that I can give you later. This is the source of the River Darent, and also there's a nice manor house called Squirrel's Court, which owns a lot of land around here, and they make some really nice wine. Not that I like wine, but there we go. We're going to head off that direction. Not that you know where that direction is, but that's where we're going. And it actually sort of starts along the Green Sand Way, which is another long distance walk. So yeah, enjoy the video. Thanks for coming along. Okay, we are stood at the top of a hill which is part of the Squirrel's estate. Over the back here you can see a couple of farms, which I believe would have been the old kitchen farmland, sort of kitchen garden, because there's like a walled square garden. There's a little folly on the hill as well, and then the actual house is just sort of behind this hill. So Squirrel's Court is, well, it was built in the 17th century. Originally, before that, it was mentioned in the Domesday Book. There was a wooden sort of hall there, and then in the 17th century it was built into what it is today. It's been owned by the same family for 280 years, and the reason it's called Squirrel's is because the original family were called the Squirrel's, and their coat of arms was actually a squirrel sitting on top of a hazelnut. So, random little fact for you. But now it's still obviously owned by the same family, but it is a winery, really good grapes. The Kent Downs here, the North Downs, provide excellent sunshine for the vineyards to grow, and then they sell the wine, especially I think it's a sparkling white is their speciality, and then alongside them they've got Westerham Brewery, which is a different company, but it is a local brewery, which it's actually quite big now. Myself and my dad have both been to the brewery and had a few drinks there before. We have, and it uses the same water that it's used for over 100 years. Yes, it does. River. It does. So there is a bore. There's like a bore hole down into the sort of water table below the River Darent, and they use the water from the River Darent to actually brew the beer. Correct. So originally the brewery was over in that direction, and they've moved it over here, but they still use the same water from the same river. No, we're here. So this is the road going across. That's going straight over. So we're doing the left,
got it.
Which is that way.
That's the way we'll go.
Okay, so the time now is about 4 o'clock. We're just walking through Crockham Hill Common, which is like a pine forest, and then parts of it are just sort of normal woodlands, but it goes over a big hill, hence why it's called Crockham Hill. But we're heading back now down towards the road at Hosey Common, which is the next sort of common along. And we have actually rejoined the Green Sand Way, and then going from Hosey Common we'll head back up the hill towards Chartwell, where we can talk to you a little bit about Winston Churchill, Sir Winston Churchill.
Done that viewpoint up the top. It's amazing up there, isn't
Beautiful.
it?
It's nice, yeah. Okay, we've come out of Crockham Hill Common and we are walking down a road, and we are outside Chartwell, Sir Winston Churchill's home for the last part of his life, till he died in 1965. He lived here with his wife Clementine. And in fact, my dad's met Winston Churchill's grandson in a cafe in Biggin Hill once.
That's true.
On Remembrance Day, funny enough.
And my wife works as a volunteer gardener here
At Chartwell. So we're not going to go in, unfortunately. That'll be another video one day. But we'll show the views of what we can see. We've been a little bit cheeky because the tea room was still open. So we've got ourselves pea and mint soup each and a pot of tea for two. How is the soup?
Oh, it's delicious.
It's delicious.
Delicious. The National Trust know how to treat people.
Ah, it's charming. Right, that's Chartwell done. Lovely bit of, well, it wasn't even lunch or dinner, was it? It was a bit in between. But yeah, there was a nice little snack, cup of tea. And now we are back on our route. We're going to go up these steps here, across this ridge and up the hill that side to an area called French Street. I don't know why it's called French Street. Look at this, we found there's an old archway obviously to get into the property.
Hidden entrance.
And they've put another bush there to hide it. Now if this was an old computer game, you'd know that was a secret door.
You would.
An old Lara Croft, you know, going through the door. But yeah, this is the little hamlet. I suppose it is a hamlet, isn't it? Yep. I don't know what it is, but this is French Street. There's probably about 6 houses. Very nice houses. Country, surrounded by woodlands and good views. The path now double backs on itself, and then we go into Hosey Common, which I was walking in Hosey Common last year, which was being coppiced. So I don't know how much they've done or how much is left, but we'll go and have a look at that in uno momento. Well, we've come across an unusual bit of land. So there is gravestones in here, and there is a sign. This burial ground is the private property of George Berry, St James Street, London. So whoever George Berry is, he's got this piece of land for probably him and his family.
Wonderful structure. Solid. Yeah.
So we found a bushcrafted shelter on this this limb of this tree, with all these twigs and sticks. Potential camping spot? I think so. How cool is that though? It's big structure, and a little fire pit down there. That's really cool.
It is wonderful.
Yeah,
A lot of effort gone into making that.
I think we'll come back and explore that here overnight. You can hear an owl in here. Oh, it's the Malcolm owl. Hidden away in the common of Westerham are these old mines, which were used as an ammunition storage, and now they have been reused, repurposed as a bat reserve. So there's a sort of wildlife trust have put a like gates across so you can't go in, to protect the wildlife inside. But yeah, bats live inside there. And there is actually a couple of entrances to this all the way along, and there was originally a lot more. It was quite big inside, vast. I'm sure I could find a map online and show you what it would look like. A lot of the entrances are now, or don't exist anymore. But yeah, this is a cool little mine, cave. You just hold that open for me.
Yes.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure.
Right, there's the end of our walk. How many steps have we done? I have done 19,395 steps. And we're very close to the finish point, but we're not going to film that because it's just walking back through the town again. It is behind us there, so we thought we'd finish the video here. Thank you all so much for watching. It's been a really nice walk. It's been nice going out with me old man for the afternoon.
Eldest son, good lad.
Nice going out with your son. But yeah, so hopefully this book, we're gonna make like a little series out of it. So there's a few more walks in there.
7.
So yeah, I'll make like a playlist on YouTube so you can follow along with my walking adventures. Thanks again. Please make sure you like and subscribe, and obviously hit the bell for any notifications, and we'll see you in the next one. Adios amigos.
Adios.
Bye.